Hey guys, Bree here. If you're catching the replay, type in replay so I know that you're watching. So we are actually going to see if ink works on canvas, which we have done before, but this time I actually painted the entire board in ink. So we're going to heat set that real quick, and then we're going to apply more ink on top. And we're going to kind of see how that works out. Okay, so first of all, these are just flat canvas. I'm pretty sure I got like a pack of them at Ross or Marshall's, TJ Maxx, something like that. Okay, and then I do have a little wooden frame. These will be posted on our website, and it's an 8x12 size. So it's gonna be perfect for these types of canvases, okay? So it'll go like that. So we are going to paint this, and oh, I was like, I know I had a what is it called that you put underneath, like cardboard. I had a cardboard piece that I was using earlier, but I don't know where it's at. So I'm gonna use this piece, and we're gonna paint that one. Okay, so I'm gonna paint this one just white, and I wanna, antique or distress it with some distress ink. So I'll use that here in a second as well. But, okay. So I'm gonna get some of this, and I am going to add just a little bit of water to the lid to kind of help make it a little easier to spread along the frame. Okay, so say hi when you guys pop on. Okay, and hi. Okay, so again, we're gonna paint this frame, which it's not uploaded yet, but it will be uploaded. I probably should have taken a picture of it, but whoops. I'll just cut out another one, take a picture to get it uploaded to our website. But it's okay. It will be loaded soon. But you guys can make sure that you comment the word info, and make sure you guys get updated on email. Make sure you're in there, and make sure that you're in the VIP group, okay? Because I sent a little post today in the VIP group giving you guys a sneak peek of the craft box. But those who have signed up for the text message notifications, which is that number right there, those guys will get to buy it first, okay? So again, they are a limited quantity, and if we have anything left, then I will post it in the email. And then after I do the email, I will post it into the group and onto the page, okay? So that's kind of like my order that I'll go in. But, okay. So, I have my heat press on. Right now it's sitting at 300 degrees. And we're gonna test it out from there. I don't know if I'll need to lower it, but we're gonna start at 300 degrees, and we'll start with like 15 seconds and kind of see how the canvas does. If it starts to warp or bubble, I'll let you guys know, so that way you know to lower the heat. All right. Okay. So again, we're just painting the frame real quick so that way it can dry. But let's see. Hi Angela. and Mary and Linda and Kathleen. Hi, Carolyn, Terry, Johanna, Annette, Patty, Wanda, Kim, and Sonia. Hello. Thank you, Mary. All right, so don't forget the insides and the outsides of the frame. Okay, so that looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and close up our paste. Okay, and I'm gonna bring in our heating pad and parchment paper, because I did, okay, so here's what I did. I took these, again, I'm pretty sure I got them at like Ross, Marshalls, TJ Maxx kind of thing. I got these. They are 8 by 10. It came in a 6-pack. I'm sure you can get them on Amazon, which I'll put a link to some, this particular size. I'll put it on the Amazon website for you guys. So they are flat canvases. These are framed canvases, okay? That's also an 8 by 10. But what I did was I painted it, and I painted it with ink, black ink, okay? Now, we are going to heat set it real quick. I painted it, I don't know, probably like 4 hours ago. So it's been drying. So it is dry enough to the touch. So that's great. But we are going to heat set it first because I don't want to apply more ink on top and then it mix together and it mix in with that black ink, because I don't think that it'll show up well, okay? We are going to use our color changing ink today too. So, oh, his first bath went great last night. Thank you, ma'am. He did good. He didn't cry, so I assume he liked his bath. He is okay with the water. That's how Riley was too. Hi, Lou. Hi, Sherry. All right, so that was more or less 20 seconds. But I was moving it around a little bit. It is hot. It didn't really warp all that much. Okay. So let's set that there. And we're just gonna kind of get it to cool down a little bit. So, hi, Chris. We're just gonna wave it around. Might as well fan myself, huh? Is it going in and out for you guys? If so, let me know. I'll take off my Wi-Fi. We're just cooling down our canvas, and then we're gonna go ahead and put our other ink on here, okay? So I do have color changing ink in yellow, and then I do still have a color changing ink in blue. So I'm gonna open up the blue one. We actually went through the other blue one already, so let's open up this one as well. Hi, oh, it is going in and out? I think it's because of the weather. Let me turn my Wi-Fi off. Okay, hopefully that's good. All right, so I am not going to fuzz. All right, I'm not going to fuzz. I'm just gonna place this right on top. And the reason I'm not going to fuzz is because it's still on canvas, but it is ink, okay? I did heat set it, so it should not come off. So I'm not fuzzing and I'm not waxing it, okay? So that is something that's different. If you were using paste, for sure we would wax it, okay? But since we're using ink, it should be good. At least that's the hopes. That it's, oh, my hand moved it. All right, so I'm gonna try and center this the best I can. All right, so this is actually this month's club design, you guys, okay? So if you are new here and you haven't heard about club, we have a monthly craft club And you get a special design every single month, and you get 3 paste packets, which come in the form of this, but it's paste, much easier to use. And you get like some type of accessory with it. So this month, we get this one, which I did it on Velcro. I put Velcro on it, and it's actually a chalkboard. So after you're done with it, you can use it. I think this would be a super cute little menu, or put some magnets on the back of it, put it on your fridge. Just get yourself a little dry erase marker, and it'll work as that too, right? Or a chalk marker, whichever. Anyways, that was one of the projects we did. And now we're gonna do this one. Okay, so I am going to do the whole outside in the sun color. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of squeeze out a little bit of this. Okay. And let me see. I'm gonna try and go with the rays and go inside out. Maybe that will help avoid any bleeding if we're going sideways. Okay. And I will, since this is on canvas, I do want this to dry really well. Okay, and so I may let it dry overnight. I'll heat set it tomorrow, and then guess what? I'll take a picture of it, just like I did for today. I took a picture of the little makeup bag for you guys and posted that, what it looks like inside and in the sun. I'll do the exact same thing for this. So I will need to heat set it, and then I can apply, or I can add my my frame. I'm just gonna hot glue my frame on top. Okay, but I won't be able to do that till tomorrow, but I'll kind of finish it up tonight. And then I do have one more project. We're gonna do a shirt, again, with the color changing ink, so you guys can see. Actually, I wonder if it'll work. See, almost done with our yellow. Again, we're getting all the way around. We're just doing the rays. All right, and I'm gonna wipe up the excess, so I am gonna kind of go over some spots here. Okay. Good. I'm gonna leave that on there. I'm just gonna set it in my little tray there. And then I'm gonna get some of the blue, and we're gonna put some of this blue in the inside, okay? On the new products, the picture with the I woke up like this, what is that color? Oh, I am not sure what color it is. I'll have to look. Send me a picture of the one that you're looking at, and then I can try and help you out. I woke up like this. Let me see if I can pull it up. I can kind of help. I woke up like this. Oh. It looks like it's white. It looks like bright white on that like light blue sweater. Is that what you're talking about? It does look like white. Okay. Let's pull out some of the blue. Okay, I'm just gonna pull out a little bit there. And then we're gonna come back in with another squeegee. And I am going to do the outline as well. And you guys, you're gonna love what we're about to put on the sweatshirt. They are peonies, and it's like a big transfer, and it's not super new. but I haven't even used it. There's like so many transfers I haven't even been able to use, y'all. So much goodness. And I think we're gonna do a little bit of an ombre for it. So that is what I'm thinking. I think it'll be cute. Okay. So now that we've done that, okay, that one is blue. The blue has a yellow tint to it, or like a green tint to it, and the yellow has a white tint to it. So you can kind of see the difference between the two. But we want this to dry completely, okay? Before I heat set it, I want it to dry completely. So check it out. Inside, it's gonna look like that. And then when we step outside, it's gonna look pretty awesome as well. And I think it'd be kind of cool to set this close to maybe like a window that has direct sunlight. I think that would be really cool, okay? So let me set this down and spray it real quick. And then I'm gonna grab our t-shirt. Well, it's actually a sweatshirt from, what is that place called? Walmart. Okay, we're gonna use a sweatshirt from Walmart. And, sorry, I'm cleaning this real quick so that way I don't forget, because I forgot to clean it the last time. But it's still sticky, it still works. But as soon as I saw it, I was just like, oh no, I totally forgot to clean it. Okay, all right, it's cleaned. So, let's work on this one. Okay, I'm going to, ooh, hold on. On this, we're gonna add some of this to it, and let me get my little sanding block over here. Maybe I just need to sand it. I may not even need to put the we're just scratching it up a little bit. Okay, just scratched it up just a bit. I know it's kind of hard to see, but I am gonna go ahead and just quickly go over this a little bit. And I am taking it and I'm going like around the edges, but I'm also setting it like pretty much right on top and just swiping it across. Okay, so check it out. So just kind of like swipe it across, okay? Oh, your vintage snowman, I have projects in mind for it. Ah! I sure hope you find it, because that is such a cute one. That is such a cute one. Okay. I'm gonna put that on top of there. I'm gonna move this so that way we don't mess it up. And then we are going to put, again, this is just one of like a sweatshirt from Walmart. We're gonna put this inside here. This is an ink mat, okay? And the ink mats help to keep your shirt in place while you're inking. Ah, my hands are... Okay. Let's see. Okay, check it out. This is called Etched Peonies. And I'm really excited to use it with our color changing ink, okay? Okay. Oh, my ink mat didn't even go all the way up. Hold on. Might have to redo that. Okay, so hold on a second. My ink mat, I had it too far up and it didn't cover all the way on the bottom of the transfer. So I'm just gonna reposition it. I'm gonna pull it down off of that collar. Just about where it should be sitting. Okay, let's try that again. Better. And the stem over here hangs off just a little bit, but you know what? I have a smaller one. I'll just put in temporarily right there when we get to it, okay? All right, so let me move that stuff out of the way. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do the leaves with pesto. Oh, the sanding block, it is on my Amazon site. I have that one, haven't used it yet. See, I know, right? It's like you see it and you're like, oh, I love that one, I need it. And then you get it and you're like, what am I gonna put this on? As you can see, mine was not even open. So I feel you on that. Okay, I'm gonna use pesto, but I'm also going to use a little bit of sage on the leaves. I wanna make it a little bit more, I don't know what I'm doing, it's fine. Okay, hold on. Let me get this. There we go. Ah! All right, so I'm gonna put a little bit of sage kind of down the centers of our leaves. Okay, just to give it a little bit more color in there. Okay, and then we're gonna go back with our pesto. I think this one's a leaf. And I know these are leaves. Those are under the bottom. Okay. I think that'll be good. Let me close that up. Let me get a little wipey just in case I need to clean off some stuff as we use it, okay? All right, so let me get a multi-tool. Okay, ooh, there's fuzz flying from everywhere now. Do you use paste On regular, yes, you can use paste on regular stencils. Do you mean like just regular stencils, like the ones that aren't sticky? Is that what you're talking about? Because if that's what you're talking about, then I would say you can. I never have, but I don't see why you can't. Okay, so I'm gonna try and get these bigger, like the stems, done first, because those are only pesto. And then I'm gonna go back in and kind of mix in, do a little bit of ombre with our other colors here. But again, let me get like the main stem done in our darker color, and then I can go in and mix. Okay. Oh, we're getting there. And I think that might be all of it. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna go in and just kind of apply our pesto and just mix it in with that color we already had, which was sage. Okay. Let's see. Hi, I'm doing good. Doing good, doing good. Let's get in here a little bit closer. Okay. And I think just that little bit of sage adds, you know, just a little bit of something different to our leaves there. But I do need to add a little bit more pesto here. And then we're gonna do our color changing inks for the leaves. I mean, sorry, for the flowers, okay? Okay. Looks good. I'm just making sure there's no spots that got missed. Real quick before we move on. Okay. Okie dokie. So now we're gonna do a little bit of ombre for the flowers, the petals, okay? So I have, I do have yellow and I have blue. So we're gonna do yellow on the outside and blue in the center. So I'm gonna take our color changing ink. So right now it looks like it's yellow, but it's gonna change to blue when you go out in the sun. But on here, it will look a little yellow, which is fine. I think it'll be super cool tomorrow once we check it out. But I am going to apply it here in like the center parts of the flower. Okay. So we'll add it there. We'll add it a little bit in the center on this one as well. We'll go here. I'm just gonna squeeze some of this onto our mini squeegee because I don't want too much. I just need a little bit. Okay, we really want to try and get like the inside of the flower. And I think you could actually go back in and paint it instead. We could do watercolor with this, which would be kind of cool. Maybe I'd want to do pink as the outline of all of it, like do a pink outline. Go back in and hand paint inside of all of the flowers, and then go back on top of it with the pink one more time. And I think that would be super cool. We can give it a try too. So maybe not tonight, but we definitely could try it. All right, so we're gonna add that just at the top of that one. And that is all of the blue that we have to put on there, okay? So now let's put the yellow on real quick, and then we can heat set this one as well. We can see what it looks like. Ooh, definitely did that. So you guys, this is ink, so you definitely want to be careful because ink doesn't come out. Sometimes you might be able to get it out if you clean it off right away, which I barely touched it, so I was able to get it out. But be careful for leaning over. Okay, so on this one, this is the yellow. I think I can just go over it with the squeegee. Okay. We might go ahead and use up all of this now. We've been holding on to it for a while. Okay. And it's okay if we accidentally overlap with the blue, not a big deal, because we're actually going to kind of, we want it to mix in. I would do more of an ombre, like kind of use my finger to go in and mix them just a little bit more. So again, it's not a big deal if they overlap. My biggest thing would be trying not to pick up any of the green and mix the green in. Especially mix the green in with the yellow because we don't want it to be blue. All right. We really want our blue in the middle to stand out. Okay. And let's get this one. Oops. All right, I'm just gonna put this on that top one again. I'm just gonna go around it one more time. See if I can fill in any spots we might have missed, because I just have a little bit of this yellow left, but we've already taken it all out of the bag. Okay. Cool. And we are done, okay? I know, I cannot wait to see this. You guys will definitely have to tune back in tomorrow to see what it looks like. Because I'm sure it'll look so much different in the sun than it's going to look here on our shirt inside. So I'm gonna just wiggle this on up. And it looks so cute and like classy on here. The green with the white flowers, because that's what it looks like. It looks like white flowers. So I'm loving the way this looks, and I cannot wait to see what it looks like tomorrow when the flowers change from white to blue and yellow. I might post earlier, so like once I get up, maybe I'll post it, or I might wait till about that lunchtime again. Most likely. Who am I kidding? I'm not going to get up early. I'm sleeping as much as I can. When the baby sleeps, I try and sleep at least almost until about late morning lunchtime. Whenever he gets up to feed again, then I kind of get up around that 9, 10 o'clock time. So, we'll see. But just make sure you guys are following the page so that way you can get notified. If you don't have notifications set on, go ahead and type in !notify, all together, one word, no spaces. So !NOTIFY. Okay, and then that will get you set up. Well, actually, that'll get you set up to get notifications when I go live. Just kidding. If you want notifications when I post anything, you just have to make sure that you follow the page. Okay? I know it does look awesome, right? So I don't want to mess it up at all. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to let it dry. But look how cool. I'm going to let it dry since I have to heat set the other one tomorrow anyway as well. I'm going to let this dry. And we're going to let this one dry. Okay. And then this is the canvas, you guys. Okay. So it's the flat canvas. We painted it black. And then we also used our color changing ink. And then we'll glue this on tomorrow. So it'll look like that. Kind of hard to see in this light, but it looks like a light blue. Okay, so inside it looks like a light blue, but tomorrow, once I get it outside or when the sun hits it, then it'll be pretty cool. Okay, so I think setting something like this near a window that has direct sunlight, I think that's going to be awesome. Okay, all right, well, I think that's going to be it for now. Oh, I told you guys yesterday that I bought new wine bags. So you can get these on my Amazon, okay? Type in the word info, I-N-F-O. I'll send you it to Messenger. It'll have all my links, okay? So it'll have links to my websites. It'll have links to my Amazon where you can buy like the bags, but isn't that adorable? We did that yesterday, so if you didn't catch yesterday's live, you can check that out. But look how cute. This is the other wine bag. But I think instead of turning it into a wine bag, I'm going to do the alcohol, the other one, like a whiskey, and then the drink you can make with whiskey. You know what I mean? So I'm going to probably use those. I'll do those tomorrow. So I do have those. Both of these are on my website as well. I will add the canvas if it's not already on there, but I think it's already on there. Okay. It's going to be so fun. Okay. So you guys, if you haven't yet, make sure that you guys sign up for club. It is a monthly club. It's only 21 bucks a month. Super cool. You get a fun transfer. It's an exclusive design, so you can't actually buy it. You have to be in club to get it. And then you get an accessory. You get 3 ink paste packets as well. And you get a free mini squeegee at the beginning. And then a bunch of fun other things, okay? So if you want more information on it, again, type in the word info, and you can click more info on club. and it'll give you like a list of all the cool things that we do, okay? So, alrighty then. I know these flowers are gonna turn out awesome. I cannot wait. Okay, all right, y'all. I will see you guys tomorrow. Again, if you're not signed up for that craft box, type in info. You can get the info, or feel free to screenshot that and text that, so you can get on that as well. And I think we only ship to, so the company only ships to US and Canada. Yeah, US and Canada is it right now. But once and if they open up more, you guys will be the first to know, okay? Are you in Canada? Awesome. Okay. All right, y'all. Have a great rest of your evening, and I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Yay, Kim, you're in Canada. Perfect. Yeah, we'll type in info, Kim, and then definitely check out all the things. Check out Club, check out the website. So remember what we used today. This is etched peonies, and this is on my chalk website. Okay, that's the transfer we used. And then for the leaves, we did use pesto and we used sage inks. Okay, and then we used the color changing inks, which you guys, they are exclusive. They're colors of the month, so they are in limited quantities. And you can only get them with a $75 purchase or more. In Canada, it's going to be a little bit more, right? That's US pricing. Okay. So, and it's only available this month while supplies last. So make sure you grab them. You can grab up to 3 full sets, okay? And each set includes 2 yellow color changing and 2 blue color changing, okay? All right, that was for that. Shirt was from Walmart. The ink mat I put inside is also from my chalk site. And all the tools we use, this is a multi-tool. This is a mini squeegee. Then we have the canvas. I think I got them from like Ross or Marshall's, and it was like a 6 or an 8 pack of flat canvases. Now I did paint this in black ink, and then I heat set it so that way it wouldn't mix with the colors we put on top, okay, which was also color changing. And then this little frame I will have on my cutout site, hopefully tomorrow, okay. It'll be loaded to our new cutout site, which is spoiledbybrie.com. But again, it won't be available till tomorrow. I gotta take a picture and upload it, okay. And I think that covered everything that I have here today. Okay. All right. If you have questions, let me know. Other than that, hit the heart button for me. And where's the baby boy? Oh, let me see. Let me see if he's, I'll come bring him to you guys real quick. The press, the padding, it's on my Amazon website. Yes. Hold on. Let me go get him. They want to see Freeze. Careful, don't touch the shirt on that thing because it's wet.
Oh, can I look at it? Heater's on. Oh, hi guys. Mommy, your flower roll looks so cute on the screen.
You see them? Careful. Don't clap so loud, please. Stop.
We can clap like this.
Here's baby. There, say hi, Princess Riley.
Hello. I'm scared. I'll let come in the video.
Almost 3 months. Aww.
And
Yeah,
then
well, we are now
passed
2
the birthday.
weeks.
We passed the birthday. It was baby.
That was just, he was just a week old.
So that was the birthday.
Not his birthday, but he was a week old when we said that.
There's them.
Oh yeah. So, Yes, he's so tiny, right? I know. Ooh. He's waking up from his nap. He's getting ready to eat again.
That's what Daddy just said.
Yeah, he's getting hungry, huh?
That's why I opened these up.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So I can play with your stuff. I'm asking.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Alrighty, you guys. We will see you guys tomorrow. Take care again. Have a good evening. Ooh, that was a big yawn. Okay. You say bye?
Bye.
All right. Bye, guys.